Hello, Moondoggie here, and welcome to Stories: The Path of Destinies. I played this way back when, and they came up with an HD version. Now I'm scratching my head like, oh, there's probably something new about it, or maybe. I never finished it, to be honest. I never finished it, because that's when my PC started to become a thing, and it was like, it just disappeared. And I even forgot the name of it. But now, it's back. So, let's get back into this. Everything appears to be, everything appears to be good. Yeah, we're good. Alright, new game.
Once upon a time, the infamous rover Reynardo plundered the floating isles. Then his mother called him to her deathbed. "Swear to me that you won't die on the gallows," she rasped. Reluctantly, he swore, and he whiled away his days at home with music, cards, and wine. But the Emperor had changed. He'd been good once, a shy, almost humble toad. He'd built universities. Then people started whispering about mass graves in the woods, midnight rituals, victims screaming. The Imperial Ravens would round up entire villages, and no one ever returned. The Ravens had come to Ubar scouting for ancient books said to be of great power. But the librarians had hidden the books, so they'd burnt the librarians. The citizens, outraged, had driven them off. The Ravens had come back with dropships. The kid had fled with one of those books. He was brave and dumb and wanted to join the rebellion. And Reynardo had promised his mother he'd protect him.
Interesting. So, the making of this game is, there's multiple endings, 24 to be exact, and I've only covered like 4 of them, so...
Watching his city burn. "Sorry, kid," Reynardo told the kid. "Look, if we give them the book, they'll leave you alone." "My mother died for this book!" "I promised her I'd protect you." Oh, damn it. The kid had run off. With the book, of course. So Reynardo had to run after him.
It sounds like Stanley's Parable, now that I think about it.
The two Ravens were staring at the kid like he was their dinner, which probably was what was in their tiny brains. "Hey," Reynardo said. They cocked their heads at him. "Pick on someone as ugly as you." Wait, that didn't come out right. "For the Emperor!" The Ravens cawed and rushed at him.
I take care of you. Hiya! To counter. Well, I kinda didn't do that, it just did it by itself, but okay. Yeah.
A dropship flew overhead. He hoped they hadn't noticed him. The kid.
They probably did. But like I was saying, there's multiple... Hold the grab, aim, okay. There's multiple endings. Yeah. Which I haven't discovered that many of them. With that also said, I will try to, get all the endings.
The Gate of Heroes. Someone's idea of a joke. Making the skyship docks
plus, like, it repeats itself, so a lot of it would just be skipped
hero's sword to
cutscenes.
open it. And the kid was on the other side of the gate. "Who let you through? Promise me you'll take the book to the rebels, or I'm gonna steal your ship." "I'm not taking that damn book anywhere,
my ship?
and neither
I
are you."
have a ship?
"Try and stop me," laughed the kid. "I bet you don't even have a hero sword." And with that,
no, I don't.
The kid
I don't have a sword.
away.
Wait, you have a hero sword then?
Had to hand it to the kid.
You a hero? If that's the case, then
an idiot.
Why am I
But he had guts.
trying to help you?
Where was Reynardo going to get a hero sword?
Alrighty then.
War and wind
I've
essence.
got ore, some essence.
Perfect.
Hero sword. 3 ores.
A hero sword.
Okay.
QED.
So you could craft like a lot of swords. You need all the swords to advance ending wise. Like to get all the endings, you need like the different swords.
This is what he got for settling down and finding people to care about. The kid's mum had been a swell cook, and she'd laughed at Renado's jokes, even when he didn't know he'd made one. And then the ravens had come to burn her. And she'd made him promise to protect the kid. But she never told him where the book was, just the kid. He came up to a ledge. It was too far to jump. There'd been a bridge here before, hadn't there? And there was Peter, giggling at him. "How'd you get across?" he asked the kid. "Where'd you find a hook?" "I hopped," said the kid. Wise ass kid.
Wise ass.
"Hey, look out
And
behind
of course
you."
he hopped. He's a bunny. Of course he
Cute,
can.
said Renato. Ah, ravens.
I'll deal with those ravens.
It was time to talk some sense into the kid.
Let me over.
Just hook his way across the ledge and chase the kid down. Thing was, he hadn't used his hook since he'd retired. How had he done it? Maybe if he meditated at that altar there. He'd remember his old
But that was like a
skills.
save point or something. I haven't played this game in a very, okay. Yeah, that's a lot of skills. And
It was
yes, you
starting
need
to come
a lot
back
of
to
them
him.
to
Something you never
progress for
completely
the,
forgot. Like how to freeze
endings,
time
get all
when
the endings.
attacking. The more he fought, the more he'd probably remember.
I like how the boy is just gone now after I got my.
And there was the Farfarer.
Damn, he's fast.
She was the fastest ship he'd ever known. She could do the Kestrel run in 12 furlongs. Oh, so the salesman had told him. And something told him the kid was about to walk into an ambush.
Yeah, so a salesman has
Stop!
told me.
He shouted. "I'm not giving you the book!" shouted the
Hold on a
kid,
second.
and took off. "No! Peter!" The kid ran for it, and a goggler nailed him with its eye-beam.
Oh my god, is he dead? Oh my god, did the boy just die? Are you serious? Oh, geez, ouch. That really hurt. Oh, that's messed up. The boy, he's dead.
The book was unburned.
Oh my
Next to it were the
god.
buckles from the kid's shoes, and a kid-sized
Promised the
pile
mother
of
would
ashes.
protect him, and he's
Damn
dead.
it. Why hadn't he
Look at
lied
the
and
pile
told
of
the
ash.
kid he'd take the book to the rebels? The kid would be alive now. Really pissed off and betrayed, but alive. Oh, damn it.
Only if I listen.
Renato picked up the book. He couldn't let the Empire have it now. He was going to have to get it out of there. He'd be a wanted man. Probably have to join the rebellion just to have a place to dock. Well, he'd hated home life anyway.
Sorry, kid. Your mother's gonna be very disappointed.
What was the big deal about this book anyway?
And
Maybe
off
he
we
should
go
open
on an
it.
adventure.
Find out.
Oh boy.
All that had been years ago. How many? The war was a blur.
I don't recall that.
And
The
now
boy
3 Raven
never-
scout ships
he
were
died.
chasing
I
him.
don't recall
"Where are you running, rebel?" cawed the Raven captain over the loud hailer. Renato could see them cranking up their catapults. "Just going out for milk?" Renato yelled back.
that. Come on, now.
"Where can you run?" laughed the Raven horribly. Far behind him, another city was burning. The dark cloud above its island was thousands of Imperial ships. The fleet was doing a thorough job. "Take us to the rebel base! I will spare your life!" it called. The entire jury-rigged rebel fleet was only a few islands to the east. Beyond that were only the pillars of heaven. A sea of endless blood-colored tornadoes. The rebellion was out of time. Unless Renato could bring a game changer. Maybe he could. Renato had found out where he could find the pieces of the Sky Ripper.
Sky Ripper.
The legendary weapon that had exiled the lost gods. Surely a legendary weapon would win the final battle. On the other hand, his old friend Lapino had sent Renato a desperate message saying he had a brilliant scheme to save the rebellion. If Renato could only rescue him. Renato dived the Farfarer towards the abyss. As he felt the heat of the jet stream, the Raven ships peeled off, not stable enough to follow him down there. Now it was time to choose. Lapino or the Sky Ripper?
What y'all think I should pick? We'll go to Sky Ripper. Screw that guy.
Every child knew about the Sky Ripper. The Transcendent Emperor had buried its pieces. What could have brought them to life?
So now we're on the Sky
This
Ripper
Emperor, Isengrim III, had once been kind, but he'd gone mad. And now he was conducting secret, obscene rituals to bring back the lost gods. Had he, somehow, summoned the long-lost components of the legendary weapon out of the deep places of the earth? It was more than Renato could fathom. But if he could find a legendary weapon, he would use it.
So now here's how this works. The more we progress, the more things, like I said, become risk and repeat. So like
As
the first
he set
level,
foot
the
in the
second
aisle,
level, getting up to that
Renato
final
could not help
moment.
but feel a tinge of guilt.
So,
He'd left Lapino behind.
Alright, here we go.
He hoped the Mad Rabbit had somehow escaped the Ravens.
Oh, let's see a chest.
He hoped they hadn't eaten him.
So what's this?
If they had,
Oh, that's
he
nothing.
hoped they hadn't eaten him alive. Why had he chosen the Sky Ripper?
Plenty of war, because we're
Renato
going
never
we got
made
fire
plans
essence, we
that
can make
required
fire sword.
constant vigilance. He was a hero.
I don't
He
remember how to
didn't
make
think
the
too much. He just went with his gut and hoped it all worked out. The Sky Ripper was a long shot. He'd have to devote himself to it.
Look at all
No
that
side
sweet
journeys,
war.
no rescuing
All that
old
sweet
friends. That was against his nature.
Oh, I see it. We need a
Could he
the
stick with
iridium,
it?
the purple cube in the corner. That's what we need. Oh, sweet. Going the right way. More sweet ore.
Renato wondered who was leaving chests of sword crafting supplies around. He wanted to thank him.
The Lexington else was in it. So anyway, we got 14 already, and we need 70 for the purple one. I think that's like the most OPest one for some parts of the game. And I think that takes like the longest to make too, so it's better to get that one made and done. Use workbench, sword. So yeah, because we need 12 wins. 6 of those, you need 2 of those. See, like we can make this one right now, but we don't want to do that. We want to like get this one, the hardest one, because we need 12 of those. So what's the gems? Gems. Oh, but we haven't got these yet. Yeah, like these are locked. We haven't got these yet. Okay, cool. I'm looking forward to getting those. All right. We shall get the legendary Sky Ripper and rip the skies in half. Down with our foes. Yeah.
These things could really use a hand.
Oh, no, I don't. No, I don't. No, I don't. Shit. That hurt. Well, he's just dead now. Kind of wish I didn't walk into that like an idiota, but it happens. Crank. Both of them half turned around. Let's see if we can hurry and get them. Slicey, slicey. And you see, we need the void sword for that, but we don't have it, so we can't go that way. Meaning it's gonna
who
come
built this castle.
in the later
Did they
run.
even know what monstrous
That's why it's
weapons lay
like,
hidden within their walls?
really
The
necessary
Sky
that
Ripper
we
could
get it.
destroy anything it touched.
before
Or
everything
so
else.
the legend said.
It's just
As the
free
Transcendent
gold.
Emperor had fought the lost gods, thousands of thousands had died.
I'm just being nosy.
Renato
Like,
had been through
there's a
wars.
possibility.
The only merciful war was a short one.
I guess not. Okay.
He wasn't
Take
that
me out to be
good
an idiot.
yet.
Okay. Game by the skill yet. Build sesame. Okay, and that's the ice one. We don't got that sword yet. Such good announcements. especially like we only got like 1 and 2, and that's for the fire. The fire one's already ready. Ouch. The fire one's already ready to go, but that don't do us no service.
The worst thing about ravens was they never dropped any loot, and no one ever wanted the feathers.
I gotta level up. I'll hold on to it. I did level up, you know, another skill, but I'm trying to hold off on that. We have another void door. We have ice and a void door. 2 void doors. Okay, we got some eyeballs. Gotta be careful with these eyeballs. Eyeballs are dangerous. This eyeball is coming back. We're gonna slice it. Okay, that's dead. Run to this side, slicey. Catch him before he come around, slicey. He's dead. Okay, what else we got going on? We'll wait and follow them in a circle formation. Slicey you. And a slicey you. Let's take this guy down. A slicey. Now, I wonder if I can go over here. Nope, can't do that. Okay, anything. Nope, okay, cool. We keep it moving. Damn, we're already 16
Don't
minutes
we
in.
just agree to disagree?
Well, that's storytelling. That's all that is. Like the storytelling that will slowly become obsolete later. So don't fret too much about it. We're gonna make a lot of progress in the later episodes. Alright, so they're dead. La 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 la. Let's see, lever. There's a couple of levers. Okay. Pull this one. Okay. Pull this one.
A lever? That was new.
Okay, that's what
Most people still use doorknobs.
Oh, that's nothing. It's a send off. I thought that was something important. They laughed at me. Got a pad off the oh, ooh, got a chest. Now we talking. Now, why is there a hook here? Why is that necessary? Like, why is that necessary? But, oh well. So we got some more. Damn, the way to I can check our inventory. At least I can. So we got 18, 2, and 1. We got a lot more to go. Cause we need 2, 15, and no. We need 2, 10, and 15. No, that's 30. Dash. Yeah, we get a dash
starting
going.
to come back to him.
So we get
Something
2
you never
dashes.
completely
So
forgot.
at the bottom.
Like how to freeze time when attacking.
They regenerate
The more
pretty
you
fast
fought,
too, so that's
the
good
more
for
you
us.
probably remember. There it was.
All right, we have it.
Sky Ripper's armature.
We did it.
The stuff that dreams are made of.
All right, so now that we have
Anyway,
the Sky
the
Ripper.
device was intricate. No one alive had the skill to make a thing like it. How was it part of a weapon at all? He'd have to ask a scientist. But first, he'd get the second piece. Sky Ripper had a heart. A core
First,
that had come to
he
rest
took
in the
the
next
second piece,
island.
Had a heart
Well,
before.
there was another island he could
island.
reach.
Father
Zenobia had just
Reggie
invaded it with her father's
camped there
Raven
still.
battalions. She must be encamped there still. But fighting Zenobia now, that made no sense at all.
Trying to get this armature.
He'd already sacrificed one friend to get
Was
this
it- he didn't
armature,
need to hurry
was
to
it?
Face her.
He didn't need to
She
hurry to
would
face her.
find him.
She would find
True.
him.
Why rush? So we're gonna keep the bottom route. Just keep the bottom route. So let's get the core.
It was a no-brainer. He'd
It was a
sacrificed
no-brainer.
his old friend Rapino to get the armature. And the armature was useless by itself. Only a series of coils and wheels. War demanded sacrifices. And he would make more before the end. He would have to choose the greatest good no matter how much it cost him. Zenobia. Well, he would see her sooner or later, across a battlefield or a sword's point before all this was over. He was sure of that. The power was in the core. Obviously, he had to get the core.
That would kind of suck if I was only able to do like one ending per.
Doubt sunk
We're not
in
gonna
before
get
he was
nowhere,
even
are
out
we?
of sight of the Farfarer. Why had he chosen the Sky Ripper?
Okay.
It was the sort of path he'd
Oh,
always
it's fine.
avoided.
That's pretty cool.
The path of responsibility.
Finish the job.
Of
All right,
seriousness.
we will.
Had he
We certainly
grown
will.
up He didn't feel grown up.
Granted,
He made this decision from his gut, like he always did. Somehow, he'd impulsively decided to
Mainly
stop being
looking for.
impulsive.
Oh,
Did
chest.
that make any
Oh
sense?
god, almost fell.
Who needed
Wrong
bridges anyway?
button. Go. Okay, we got some cubes. Nice. What's this thing? Oh, teleport us back. Okay, back over here. So that was over there. Okay, we got 21. So we need 50 more. More. 26. Man, we're making good. So I jumped. Okay, I jumped down. All right. I don't see nothing. Nothing special. Nothing special. Anything special over now? Yes, it is. Another chest. Ooh, more cubes.
I wonder what I could make with all these sword crafting materials.
We got a water door, 2 void
Renato.
doors. That's all we got.
There
so far.
was something sour in the air.
Follow
Like the
this-
earth
yeah,
had ruptured over
nonsense.
something that had been fermenting for a very long time.
Ooh, perfect. Got some voids. Heck yeah, we got void. All right, we're doing good. We're doing really good. So we got Raven Flames. Raven Flames.
Where did that go to?
Haha, that's right. Kick, get dead, get finished off, and you get dead. Alright, mission accomplished.
There were fewer and fewer trees. There were only these huge crystalline growths. Had those been here before? He no longer heard birds
Yep.
except for the feverish cawing of the ravens when they attacked. He couldn't smell the small animals of
I
the
have one
forest.
skill. I
Mice,
could either get
rabbits.
time,
Where are they gone?
combat,
And he was getting hungry too.
stat. Ooh,
This
run
was an
fast.
unhealthy place to be.
I like moving faster. Enemies can't touch me. Ooh. I want to move faster.
Missed his old skills.
Sorry. But, like, moving
welcome him
faster
back
is
like it was at a reunion.
way better. Like, it kills games in heartbeats. And especially if we kill our enemy with no problem at all. So that would be worth a lot of justice. Aha, you like that? I saw it. Oh, both got it. Calm me. Well, no. Back up. No, you sit down. Alright, they're all dead. Keep it moving. Oh, that's the core.
The 20-sided core made him feel physically sick. Once he had sneaked into a temple of the dark art, and he hadn't liked what he smelt and saw there.
Dark magic.
This felt like
It's
that.
dark arts. It's bad.
As quick as he could, he wrangled the icosahedron into the armature. The wheels began to spin, then glow. The sick feeling quickly spun away. Now he only felt sad. He had lost good friends for this war apparatus. He carried his prize back to the Farfarer. Now, he had to make his next move. There was a key Imperial outpost on the Nexus.
Next move.
If this really was some sort of super weapon, he could use it to wreak havoc on the enemy. And if it wasn't, well, better to know that before the final battle. But maybe he should show it to some scientists first. There was an observatory on the Nexus. Maybe he should go there before he fired it.
We don't know what we're using, so Let's go to the scientist first.
Well, of course. If you've just assembled a weapon out of legend that can exile gods from the world, you'd want to have a scientist or two look at it. And even if they disagreed and he had time, you could ask Calaveras himself. Yes, the observatory would be his objective.
Alright, here we go. So, yeah, hopefully things go a lot smoother and faster in the next play.
Why had the parts of the Sky Ripper only surfaced now? Thousands of years after the Transcendent Emperor had dismantled it.
Who's that?
The mad Emperor Isengrim had performed terrible, bloodthirsty rituals to invoke the lost gods. Was that why these ancient artifacts were rising out of the ground?
Stuff.
How perfect, then, that the Sky Ripper would reappear to be his destruction.
Hey, I hear Black is the new dead.
Is it me or you guys? Oh well, I did choose not to boost up my attack. I chose speed, but that's fine. But once I get speed to, once I get speed up to 100, I will be a speedy demon. I don't have to worry about my strength. More, loving it. I'm loving it. We got
what were these poles?
See, look, another
exactly?
one. So that's 3
in the time of the lost gods.
Use altar. Yeah, we don't got to see a point yet, but we could definitely finish this off. Movement speed. See, run faster. Yeah. I may not see it, but we are running faster. But then, once we get 100% speed, we would definitely be flying through levels. And I'm thinking like long term for us, not like short term. Because we gotta kill bosses and stuff. Like killing bosses, killing anything. It ain't hard, as you can clearly see. I'm just slice through them.
For a moment.
Ooh, it's a level up. Sweet. I can run back real quick. Hello, my good man. Let me get that. Oh, 100% speed. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Look at that. You can see the difference. I'm flying.
A legendary weapon was exactly
that
what the rebellion
behind
needed.
me has to keep up.
They were outnumbered.
I shall leave it.
The once kind emperor had become a tyrant. But his ravens stayed loyal, for he fed them his victims, and the other animals were too frightened to rebel.
So
Renato shuddered at what the emperor was trying to do. To bring back the lost gods, the Black Harvest, the Black Sun.
Did you send me back?
He would stop that toad, no matter what the risk. What could he craft with the materials he had? Renato had a pretty good idea, actually.
Well, I can't go that way, so I guess I'm going this one. What was over there? I don't remember. Okay. Onward.
Renato's path was clear. Let the scientists ensure the Sky Ripper was safe to use, bring it to the rebel base, and then assault the Imperial fleet for the win.
Yeah, so workbench. Go. Oh, we can even upgrade this garbage crap. Oh man. I want to. It also heals. But I can't. Gotta get all the swords first, then we can worry about upgrading. And I can't get the fire sword because it's useless because we haven't encountered a fire. Whatchamacallit. That's why I need to get the wind one because we need 12 of those. And that's a lot of work to get that. Then we can backtrack to this one. Then we get fire. So, because we already got it. We just need the ore for it.
This would be the perfect place for a tic-tac-toe board.
Ouch. Not like I didn't see that. I couldn't do nothing about it. Ouch. I like how these are nearly missing me. See, I still got hit. Bunch of bullshit. Things don't work. Oh god, I'm dead! I'm dead. I'm dead. No. You bitches. You bitches. You guys are a bunch of bitches. You know that. I died for your stupidity. God, that last one missed. And switch. And switch. Talk about a last minute switch. Okay, I made it. Could've just did that, I would've been alright. But you know what? We're good. Now that we lost life.
Come over here. Ooh, Renato hated warlords. They stayed back and lobbed pain and death from a distance. Cowards.
Oh.
Really dangerous, effective cowards.
I got speed on my side. Look at that speed. Can't touch this. Yeah, I got more fire. Just an upgrade. I ain't gonna upgrade at this point. I'm gonna get more water and wind. I need 2 waters, and I need a shitload of wind. Alright, I think we're here. I think we are here. I think we're here. I think we're here. Interact.
Renato was thrilled. The scientists seemed to think he'd put the Sky Ripper together right. But one toad was worried.
Yeah, Sky Ripper could tear a hole in existence itself. There are invisible strings that tie the universe together. If Sky Ripper cut one, the hole would widen and widen until our whole existence fell into it.
Another toad sighed.
Irving still believes in string theory. At least go see Calaveras.
Yeah, said the worried toad.
He knows more than anyone else has forgotten about the Transcendent Emperor.
If anyone could tell him how to use this weapon safely, it would be Calaveras. It was he who had told Renato how to find it in the first place. But maybe he had to give up on using it as a weapon. Maybe he had to go to the secret rebel base and ask the generals there what he could do with a weapon that he dared not use.
I didn't realize that it was this long. Calaveras?
Renato was about to leave when he was stopped by one of the scientist toads.
There is something else you should know. There are rumors that the Ravens are searching for an ancient artifact on a nearby desert island. There are legends of something called the Iblis Stone, a gem of great and evil power.
Where is this island? Asked Renato.
Yeah, sort of that way,
said the toad, pointing vaguely west.
Yeah,
the fleet was already
west,
there.
okay.
There was nothing Renato could do about it. For the moment. Well, he should have known he'd have to consult Calaveras again. The scientists at the observatory were smart enough. But what did they know of the Transcendent Emperor? He hoped it wouldn't delay him too long. The rebels had scheduled the final battle soon. Every day they delayed risked the exposure of the secret base. And some soldiers were already drifting back to their homes and families. Calaveras would fix the Sky Ripper for him. And then he would win the final battle.
Okay. I feel like we just forgot all about that book.
But after a few steps, Renato's optimism started to slump. What if Calaveras couldn't help? Did Renato dare use the Sky Ripper?
We just
hated that he had chosen this path. It was
to the
so
curb
much
and just
simpler
say,
to
"Screw that
rescue
book, we don't need
friends
it."
and attack enemies,
don't need
even
the
if some
book.
of those friends were more trouble than his enemies.
know
Some
you're
of those
fine
enemies
with
had been
this.
friends before and might be lovers after.
Yeah.
No, okay, it wasn't all that much simpler. No. Physics made his brain hurt. That, at least he was sure of.
I'm gonna upgrade because get my attack up and quickly kill these things quicker. Chest.
Once,
Ooh,
Renato had
man.
opened a chest.
Awesome.
And
We got 4. So
Jack
now
in
we
the
need
Box
8.
jumped out. Jack in the Boxes, they gave them the Wiggins.
Then we will be good to go. By the time we get what we need, we would have reached our destination.
Renato was remembering all his old
guys.
tricks. And
Why
some new
would
ones.
that sink in?
Yeah, you really ought to ask for a
hard
raise.
that I'm too fast. But once I get too powerful, y'all really gonna have a problem. See, that's a water door down there. And I can't even touch that. So what's the difference between this path and that path? But yeah, now you see like the thing where just multiple directions. Like,
There was an inscription.
Oh no!
Praise
I wanted to go
the
down there,
sun.
didn't I? Can I go back? Oh, I can't go back. Oh no! I can't go back. That's heartbreaking. That's so heartbreaking. Discovered the secret of life. I can't even enjoy it. I'm sad. I'm really sad. I want to go back and I can't.
He tried to
What's hidden in
focus
these
on them
vases?
now.
Y'all
The
acting like
ravens
there
who
was
seemed
one
everywhere
seemed
all
like
the
there was no
time.
fruit in these.
Where did they
God,
hatch
I've
from?
lied to.
Were there
so much.
giant raven hatcheries
I wanna
somewhere?
go back
or
and I can't.
Did they have
God
families?
Damn it all to hell.
He didn't want to think about
Damn it all
raven
to hell.
mummies raising
Damn
their
it,
darling raven
damn,
chicks.
damn.
Yeah, Calvaris would help.
Damn.
He would make Renato feel better about using the Sky Ripper. And then Renato wouldn't have to worry about ravens ever again.
Oh, let me guess. If I went the other way, would I have to go through all that? Maybe. I don't know. I don't know. I'm just over here pissed.
Renato's paws were getting numb. Calaveras really didn't want company, did he?
I don't care if the frog bastard don't want company. He should be expecting me. I have a tool of mass destruction that can create black holes at will. You will see me. Uh-oh. That's a water door, and I can't even go over that.
He'd once met a pirate captain who used hooks to get around his ship. Oh, what was his name again? Renato had sacrificed a friend for the Sky Ripper.
Well, that was
It would be
a
worth
weird
it if he
trick.
could bring a super weapon to the rebellion. But the scientists had ruined everything.
I need an upgrade. Attack immediately when the previous attack has landed. Well, perfect strikes are not really my thing. So I will increase my combat. Let's get aggressive on these bastards. Ooh, are you here?
Calaveras had never let him down.
Yeah, of course I can make it work better.
But when Renato explained about the strings, Calaveras grew thoughtful.
Oh, strings, you say? Well, the Arcana do speak of the ties that bind the world.
He drew many intricate symbols in the dirt.
Yeah, so, according to my calculations, each time you fire, I'm afraid there's a 1 in 120 chance you'll destroy the universe.
That's
Oh,
pretty
wow.
good odds. That's like rolling, what, 21 dice and they all come up 6. What are the odds of that?
What? No! It's more like 2.716 in a row.
Anyway, with those odds, it won't happen if I use it just once.
Yeah, that's not right. Each time you use it... Okay, look, just don't use it ever.
All right, I guess. As he sailed away from the mountains, Renato could see clouds darkening. Rain? No. Ships. Imperial ships, swarming thick as bees. This was it. The big battle. They could not afford to lose this one. What if it did not go well? What if he had to use the Sky Ripper? Could he gamble the universe? On the other hand, what were the odds of rolling 21 6s in a row?
Maybe. We could. Man, this is actually pretty long than I
The
thought.
battle was not going
Well,
spectacularly
it's 5
well.
chapters, no wonder. Okay,
What had the
cool stuff.
rebels been thinking?
I
They'd
have
been
the
thinking he would
power.
bring the Sky Ripper.
You see,
or the
He-Man,
Ignis Stone.
I have the power.
Or that he'd sideline Zenobia somehow.
Power of the
But
Sky
turn her.
Ripper.
Couldn't he use
I
the
wanna
Sky
rip
Ripper just
everybody's
once?
asses.
After all, If chances were 1 in 128, that meant he'd for sure be
I need to
okay
get
the
that
first
void
time.
sword. I really do.
They'd get worse each
Void
time he
sword
used it, but the
has
first time
a
would be
lot more
okay,
speed.
right? He wasn't sure that it was right.
Void,
So he didn't
void,
fire
void,
the Sky
void.
Ripper.
Okay, more this time.
He just brought it along.
Now we need
in
7
case.
more ore, but we still need all the wind. Powerful, but I'm not
Portals made in the
feeling
middle
it.
of the slide.
Be a lot more
Other
powerful.
end you couldn't see.
When I get this upgrade. You need to die. You need to die. Imperfect, I don't care. I don't care what y'all think. I'm the best. I will always be the best. Fruit? I technically I need all the fruit because I got hurt, so I need all the fruit. Give me all the fruit. I will upgrade my base sword, but it costs too much, and I really want to save up for the void. So, yeah, screw that. I want to get my chest. Wait a minute. This is the chest that, ooh, good stuff. What's over here? Man, like this game gives you a sense of direction, you know what I
Renato
mean?
hoped the other end of this portal wasn't suspended over the abyss.
Fine, perfect, I don't care. So that's a void door. I figured as much. So it would point me to a void door that I couldn't even use. Which was fine, because you know, you gotta learn. You gotta learn all the tricks. If you actually also see there are a lot more void doors than anything in the game. You want to get all the void doors. Damn, we're already knocking on.
Imagine if you built a house of one of these things. Oh, that would be amazing. It would be like having a
That's fine.
boat.
Remember, I told you, the first episode will be the longest. Meanwhile, the rest will be shorter because it will be rinse and repeat. We're just trying to figure out the other endings. Good. Need some health.
Someone had told him the odds didn't change just because you'd had a streak
Oh,
of good
Jesus
luck.
Christ, cannons.
His gut told him that was wrong, though. And he always listened to his gut. On the other hand,
Made it.
128 chances to win. But one of them would destroy the universe.
Alright, we got all the ores we need. Now we just
That
gotta get the
seemed
crystals
a
we
bit
need.
serious.
And everything.
Maybe he could defeat the Emperor
hunky-dory.
without firing the Sky Ripper. Maybe he
Never
could
gonna
bluff,
lie.
but with a real weapon. Like in cards, when you had 3 knaves, but you pretended you had a fizz-bin. That could work.
Okay.
He was sort of
That.
yanking his
We're
own
gonna do
shape,
that.
wasn't he?
Give me all the fruit. I'm dying. Gotta fight someone here. I could just tell my look at. See, I just tell. Oh God, it's this. Oh, imperfect. I don't care. No one is perfect. A lot of cannon fire. Alright. Are we on to the flagship yet? No? Yes? Maybe? How do I get over that? Cool. If I would have followed that, it would have took me to that ship. But I couldn't, because... Oh. Oh, I can use my... Can I use my claw? Grab. Okay. Ouch. Ouch. move. Oh my god, I'm dead. Are you serious? Are you serious? God damn it. I'm not saying that was fair, but that was unfair because I was trying to figure out how to deal with the shield. Man, it really didn't explain. Say grab and throw, but I forgot how to throw because I haven't really thrown anybody in this game. I missed that class. I'm on defense. Screw this. I'm watching. I was blocking. Okay. Oh my god, I can't believe that worked. So take a guard and throw it down. That was the skitty. Alright, let's see if we can get this back in order. Let's leave right down here. There's two guys. Oh shit, dude. Oh, my only guy. Perfect. Fight over. Oh, that's a lot of...
He set up the Sky Ripper and let it warm up. He would bluff if he had to. Zenobia came out, flanked by a very daunting platoon of ravens. You won't actually use that, she said in that annoying, I know everything because I'm a cat and you know nothing because you're just a fox voice she had. Or I know the odds. Good. Because there's a real chance you could destroy the universe. No, not the first time I use it. The odds are too low. What? No. Yeah, sure. The first time, the odds are practically nothing. They only go up if I use it a bunch more times. No, but that's not how odds work. Didn't you pay attention in class? Now surrender, or I'll use it. Just once, he said. Don't. He felt sure the odds were with him. You have to go with his gut. That's what heroes do. Fire, he said. Please? The Sky Ripper fired. With a tremendous whoosh, the Emperor's flagship went up in flames. It was
Then he
awesome.
noticed.
Then he noticed there was a hole in the air. A blackness, like a tear in a parchment. Wind was blowing into it, widening it. It grew larger, and even larger. Crates fell upwards into it, and the world itself seemed bent, like the reflection on a curved mirror, as it poured into the ravenous hole. Ah, 1 in 128. What are the odds? Thought Renardo, and then everything fell into the hole and was gone.
So 1 out of 128 chances.
That was weird. He could have sworn he just died. Instead, he was on the Farfarer.
Oh, I got 5 fire assets.
Away from Ubar.
So we've done
And
story
it was
20,
still
number
burning.
21.
He'd fled burning Ubar years ago, hadn't he?
And
And
you got the skill
now he was
tier,
back
got
there.
relocation.
Had all those years
All
fighting
right.
the Empire been nothing but a vision into the future? A useful vision if it was true. He'd learned something. The core was powerful, but dangerous if used improperly.
So I guess we could go with the core story first. Like, we'll do the core story, and then we'll jump to another story.
He'd made bad choices. But now, when the real battle came, he wouldn't make those choices. He wouldn't make the same mistake twice. The book's pages began to flip backwards, towards the beginning. And he realized that his adventure was just beginning. The clouds parted over the Isles of Boreas. It was time to choose. The rebellion
Okay, so with that, everybody, we're gonna
was in
actually
trouble.
leave it
Ravens
here.
are scouting for the
because, like I
secret
said,
rebel
they're
base.
just reiterating what we
They
already
needed
know.
a game changer. Pieces of the Sky Ripper had
Let's
surfaced.
see.
Renata knew that using it could go catastrophically wrong.
Yeah, yeah. So
I'm
it's
sure
reiterating what we already know. So until then, everybody, thank you all for watching. Please continue on watching. We will definitely be coming back to this game. I hope you all enjoyed it. And until then, I will see all of you on the next Moon Rises.